What's up, guys? So today spent a good portion of the day kind of trying to work out some stuff with the wifey, and by that what I mean is trying to establish a routine for us and the kiddos and just everything in general, and then kind of trying to establish what we want to do with our lives when we leave here and she gets out of the military. I've been talking a lot about being a therapist or going to med school for psychiatry, and honestly, I looked at those MCAT books and I decided against going to psychiatry because science hasn't really been my strong suit, and I don't feel nor think that one, I can retain enough of the information in med school in order to pass it, and I don't want to go that route. Plus, I haven't really had a strong desire to go to it. I wanted to do it because the money pulled me towards it, and I still want to help people and stuff like that, but it's just not something I can picture myself in. As far as therapy, I can see myself doing that, and I'm already working towards a degree in that, and I can do that, but I'm kind of starting to transition that to the back burner as well. And what I'm looking at doing is I'm looking at going back into law enforcement, which is something I've always wanted to do. And quite honestly, I got really upset when I tried to decide and tell myself that I couldn't do law enforcement because of knee injury or whatever. For those of you that don't know, or I don't know if I've shared it or not, but I have gone to a police academy. I ended up dropping out of the police academy just because, one, I wasn't really ready, and I should have listened to my dad when I talked to him about it beforehand, and should have took what he had to say to heart and really assess my situation and go, hey, maybe I am too young for this. Maybe I'm not ready for this yet, before actually getting out of the military and doing it. That's one of the things. I wouldn't say I regretted my choice, but if I had to do it again, I'd probably re-enlist in the military, do another 4 years, maybe change my MOS from infantry to maybe MP, or something else, and then finish my schooling and whatnot, and then got out and tried. Now I think I'm in a better state to be able to do it. I've taken care of some of the financial responsibilities that I was having a hard time with before because I got out, and it was a real rough patch when I got out. Financially, mentally, just everything was it was rough. I've learned to be able to handle that as well as addressing the situation and fixing it. So I think I'm in a better spot now, and I would like to pursue it again. And it's just something that really makes me happy. Just thinking about it and talking about it with her today, I felt like a huge weight was lifted off my chest, and I really feel like it's my calling and something to do. So that's what I want to do, and I'm going to be working towards that. A couple things that I'm bummed out that happened today is I have to take a break in between this semester, or the semester's the wrong one, because the way my school is designed is a hybrid school, and you go 8 weeks, and then for 3 classes or so, or 2 classes, or 1 class, and then it's a regular 16-week semester condensed into 8 weeks. So you're doing essentially double the amount of work, the same amount of work in half the time, so it doubles your workload per week. Right now I'm taking 5 classes, one of them which is a lab, and it's 1 unit, so it's not as much, but it's pretty hefty. With that, my school has implemented a policy where you can't take more than, I can't remember, more than like 18 units or something like that. You can't be double time, essentially. You could be a little bit over full time, but you can't be double time without filing for a waiver of and you have to have a 3.5 or higher. Well, unfortunately, I am at a 3.3. After this little term semester thing, I'll be at a 3.4, but I don't quite make the cutoff to hit that waiver, so I can't apply for any more classes other than my writing 391 class, which is advanced writing, and it's a general ed requirement for me. I can't do that, or I can only do that class, and it's not smart for me to just do that class, because then it burns my GI benefits bill. So if you're not familiar with what the post 9/11 GI bill is it pays for your school tuition and then you get what's called BAH, or Basic Allowance for Housing, of a sergeant's pay. And then if you have dependents, then you get it with dependents. If you don't have dependents, then you don't get it with that. Or no, I think you get it with dependents no matter what, actually. Now that I think about it, I can't remember. I'd have to look it up. But I know it's sergeant's pay, and it's at the rate of wherever your school's located, the zip code of your school. And what it does is it looks at it and goes, okay, it costs this much money to live in this area by this school, so here's enough to give you at least like a basic house or apartment or whatever in that area. So essentially I'm getting paid to go to school because of my time in the military. Great thing for those of you that are in the military and you're watching this. I strongly suggest you use it when you get out, but while you're in, use the free TA that you get while you're in to do it, or to do as many classes as you can before you get out. If you're not in the military and you're considering joining the military, those free TA that I just said and then the GI Bill are incredible benefits that you get for when you get out. Or while you're in. The TAs while you're in, the VAs when you're out, the GI Bill. Great things to do if you're considering the military and want to do schooling. That is an option, and you can do that. And if you're not in the military and you don't have any inclination of going into it, well, there's just some fun facts for you. And then in reference to what I was talking a little bit earlier about making a schedule, back when the wifey was in basic training in AIT, I got myself and my daughter on the schedule where we would wake up at like 8 o'clock in the morning. I would go to the gym at like say 10. Then we would get back. We'd hang out for a little bit. My daughter would go to bed for a nap around noon. This was about the time she was taking naps. I'd wake her up no later than 2 in the afternoon. We would hang out. We'd go to dinner. We'd go play. We'd do whatever we had for that day, run some errands, whatever. And then at 8 o'clock at night, we would be laying in bed. We'd be asleep by about 9:30-ish. Since getting here and everything's been so crazy and we've been doing a lot of crazy things, we haven't really done that, and we just kind of haven't. And the wife and I were talking about setting that up. One, because it kind of helps make time go by a little bit quicker, and we're really looking forward to getting back to the States. And then two, just because because it's really, really healthy to have a schedule and a routine, and that way you kind of have an idea of what's going on. It helps you mentally kind of take stress off a little bit because you have a plan of what's going on. And then it just, honestly, like for me, it really helped me feel happier and whatnot, because it gave me a general loose plan that was implemented throughout the day while she was gone. And it just, I don't know, it helped me relieve some anxiety and stuff like that of going, well, crap, what am I going to do tomorrow? What do I got to do this? Worry. It helped me alleviate some of that by going, okay, this is what I'm doing. That's just how I work. If you're like me, and you're not doing that, I recommend you doing it as well, because it helps. If you're not, well, I recommend trying it out anyways, because it still helps. And if you're already doing it, good on you, keep it up. But we're also going to start doing this workout plan that I was doing when I was in the Marine Corps that helped me lose some weight and get back in shape, because I do need to lose some weight and get in shape, especially if I'm going to be trying to pursue a career in law enforcement again. I feel like that was one of the reasons why I resigned from the academy and dropped out. I had a great opportunity, and I think if this video somehow gets along back to them, I thank everyone in that agency that helped me get to where I was, and I'm sorry that I had to pull out, but I expressed to you guys why, and I hope it was clear and understandable. But I just want to say thank you again for that. But I'm in a better place now and looking forward to going back to the academy. It is 9:49 at night. Wifey and I are probably getting ready to go upstairs and lay down. Just wanted to throw this together because today was a little bit more of like a personal chat day, and then I had school. Nothing really to film. We've been kind of having chill days a little bit and trying to figure some stuff out. That's why I haven't really been going out filming very much. But with this new plan, we're looking at doing it again, or getting out more, so I'd be able to do some more normal vlogs like I have been doing before. All right, well, that's going to do it for me tonight. Thanks for tuning in. I just wanted to give you guys a brief little update of what's going on, and keep the daily vlog intact. 52 videos now strong, so we're keeping it up. We're moving along. This is awesome. I'm enjoying it a lot. So again, thank you guys. I'll I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day, and see ya.